Fellas, Warriors are back, baby. Here's what we're playing today, because Lorwyn Eclipse Alchemy came out, and we got Craterous Stomp, a 2-mana Kindred instant giant. Deals 3 damage to a target creature an opponent controls, but the better line of text is each other creature that player controls becomes a coward in addition to its other types and gains this creature can't block giants or warriors. So basically gives this beautiful line of text from Targan Intimidator to every other creature that we didn't snipe with Stomp. But what we're really here for is playing this into Gornog, because suddenly every other creature they control is a coward. Gornog gives your attacking warriors plus X plus O, where X is the number of cowards your opponents control. So you just kind of make your board massive and unblockable. Besides that, we haven't changed a whole lot from the original shell. We haven't played warriors in a very long time. So this is 80 card version. We do have a smaller version that we'll probably mess with afterwards, but this is what I want to test, because we have so much redundancy in the 2-drop slot that it's not really like that big of a deal to like pump up to 80 cards. But we're playing Stadium Headliner, Pelt Collector, and Paw Patch Recruit. We originally played Evolving Adaptive, which is basically just another copy of Pelt Collector, but I want to try out Paw Patch Recruit just because it's better against removal, and it's a better top deck than Evolving Adaptive, or in the late game, because then we can, you know, put 2 bodies onto the field. Also happens to have Trample, which can be somewhat relevant when we're playing like Honored Crop Captain and stuff too. 2-drop slots, basically the same. Obviously, we're playing Craterous Stomp now, but we're still playing a Johnny, Target Intimidator as our sort of premier 2-drop for warriors in general. This is a 3/1. You cowards can't block warriors. You can turn something into a coward or give another warrior +1/+1 and trample till end of turn. However, you can only activate each of those abilities once, but he's still pretty good. I will say from the first, I've been playing off stream, just because I was excited to test this today. We are currently 3-0 in best of 3. So that's how we're going to sort of start off. I can show my untapped here if you'd like some proof. But I've noticed that like Intimidator is pretty good, but like Craterous Stomp kind of fills the same role. So I don't know if we want to go down and on these, and we'll see. We'll have to mess around with it. I went to 4 Brawler, 4 Honor Captain, and then I went up to the full 4 Breakouts. Brawler is probably the other best 2-drop we have. It gets +1/+1. It gains Trample if you pay an energy, so it's a 4/3. Really good to hit off a Breakout, but same thing, Honor Crop Captain kind of buffs your whole team. The only thing with Crop Captain is there's a chance we rather just be playing Chief of the Edge, which is just other warriors you control get +1/+0 and just have like that permanent effect. Not sure. We do have white, and we are playing a Reflecting Pool mana base, so we have access here to 16 rainbow lands. I don't know why. I just think it's a little easier to cast this, but Chief of the Edge is kind of just overall better. So we'll see. We might swap that in, but I kind of just like giving some love to this guy too. In terms of 3-drops, we're playing Gornog, best warrior by far. Probably the best lord you could ask for. I cut Kargan Intimidator completely. Or not Intimidator, I'm sorry, Kargan War Leader. So this gives other warriors +1/+1 and Ward 1. But I feel like between like Breakout, Collected Company, Paw Patch making extra bodies, a Johnny making extra bodies, like I rather just lean harder into Gornog and like a 2-drop slot, especially if we're playing Craterous Stomp now, rather than sort of hedge ourselves against removal for like a pretty generic lord. On top of that, of course, we have Gruul Spellbreaker, another hasty threat, nice big 4/4 if we need it. And then we're testing out Najeela, which we played a 1 of last time. But this says whenever a warrior attacks, you may have its controller create a 1/1 white warrior for token that's tapped and attacking. So it basically makes a token for every attacker we swing with. But then you can pay white, blue, black, red, green, untap all your creatures, they gain trample, lifelink, and haste. And then you get an additional combat, which is a pretty good finisher, I think. So we're testing out a couple of those. And then, of course, we round that off with Coco. I do think we're a little light on lands. I'm playing 30. Dirty 30, baby. Which is kind of crazy in an 80 card deck. We basically have so much in our early game that, like, we can do pretty well on 2 mana. We want to make it to 3, but, like, if we don't get there, it's usually fine. That's probably going to come back to bite us in the butt now that I say it. And we'll probably end up maybe messing around by cutting a crop, like, crop captains. Maybe we want to cut Najila altogether and we'll go up a couple lands. But we are playing a Reflecting Pool mana base with mainly green regular lands, green-red, so we can cast Company plus Breakout. But between Starting Town and Reflecting Pool, it's pretty easy to get everything we need. And then we're also playing this card from Alchemy, which is Echoing Cavern. Choose a creature type, add 1 mana of any color, spend this only to cast spells of the chosen type, blah, blah, blah. But then it has Exhaust, 4 mana. You can seek a card of the chosen type. So it basically has 4 mana, draw a warrior. Seems pretty good. In terms of sideboard, Fragment Reality as a 4-of, just catch-all removal, a couple Stone of Erich, Thraben Charm, Cleansing Wildfire, and some Damping Spheres. Rather simple. We'll probably change it around as we go. But that is where I'm at. Like I said, we do have another version of this that's 60 cards, but we'll test that in a little bit. Let's get into some games. All right, game 1. Almost forgot to hit record again. We're going to lead on Paw Patch. Go straight into Pelt Collector plus a second Paw Patch. Opponent Genocize. Cast a little Genesis. We're going to evolve our collector. Opponent took a card instead of playing a land, which is kind of interesting. Chat, we are playing against Kyle. Just to let you all know. Kyle is in the building. We're going to name Cavern. On Warriors, start making our stuff unblockable. Evolve the... You're moving along quite quickly this month in rank. Am I? I guess so. I've been playing nothing but Warriors today. I played my first match of the, whatchamacallit today. The Historic League. We lost. There is so much Lotus Field in that meta, it's crazy. Opponent just almost dead here. We put him to 1. But yeah, we're moving and grooving. I've been playing all sorts of random stuff. There's the Day of Judgment. Opponent's on Bant something. We're just gonna double commit here and see if he has another one. He has that 1, so anything we can rip off the top is pretty good. Orm's Chant doesn't stop him, and we're doing fine. I don't really know what they are. Some sort of just Bant. This is a very interesting card. Just some sort of Bant control list. Also playing Nissa, which is kind of odd. You guess control Super Friends. I did see that. There's a chance we want to bring in like Wildfire, but I actually feel pretty confident. He didn't see like half our deck. So I think I'm just gonna send it and we'll see what happens. Damping Sphere could be interesting too. Let's just send it and then we can always sideboard for game 3. But like, God, there is... I'm playing Boros Feather in this league, by the way, which is crazy. But there is so much Scapeshift and Blue-Red Lotus. It's crazy. This hand's pretty good. Opponent cracks a Vista turn 1. I don't know. I'm having a hard time with, like, sideboards lately. I never know, like, what I want to be doing. Like, even this guy, like... I'm gonna play Crop Captain here. Like I said, we could be playing like the new Destroy Artifact or Enchantment Changeling. We could be playing Flanker. We could play Sigrid. I just never know if it's better to jam one thing or the other. Opponent could be on Wilderness Reclamation, which would be spicy as hell. But it does kind of just seem like band control, doesn't it? But yeah, the lead is kind of wild. Okay, there's the Wrath, which we were expecting. So let's break out here. Ooh. Is it better for me to just commit to the board? Or do I want to break out? Or do I grab a spell break? I think it's better for me to keep chipping damage here and just recommit. Plus Headliner plus Crop Captain's pretty good. Yeah, there's like 2 or 3 Eldrazi players. There's someone playing humans, which I was like, hell yeah. All right, let's see if we can get a swing off here. Because then we hit for 7. If he doesn't have a response. He has a Genesis. I think I'm not going to draw Giganta. I think I'm just going to... Echoing Cavern has been a super sick addition to this as well. So I think we're going to seek a card on their turn. Hopefully we can find a Spellbreaker or a Gornog. Opponent finds second Genesis. There's... Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. Let me grab it. They broke down the meta in Discord. And I just forgot to look at it. Sorry, opponent. I complain about playing slow, and then Plum's the one playing slow. Let me scroll up. Okay, so there is... How many people? I think there's like 34 people in the league. I could be wrong. A little over 30 people. Of those, there's 4 Lotus Shift and 5 Lotus Breach, Blue-Red Lotus lists. I'm going to seek in response here. It's not the exact one we wanted, but I'll take it. Opponent's at 3. I have enough to do both of these and maybe catch him off guard, so I'm going to Offspring this and see if he'll counter it, which he does not. And then I'm gonna Gornog him. I'll show you the breakdown afterwards. But in terms of Val combo, I didn't really see anyone. Does the opponent have Fog here? Opponents, do you have Fog? Wan Shi Tong. I don't think that does it there, buddy boy. I don't know if he knows what Gornog does. GG, sir. This is an interesting hand. We're going to try it out. We're missing a 2-drop. Like I said, the power of this deck, especially, like, I think this is like a slept-on tribe that's getting a little buff here. But the real power from this deck is just curving out. Like, our creatures aren't, like, anything crazy. But if you can get 2 or 3 on the board at a time, then you can start crushing people. All right, so we're gonna fire up a Gornage. Do we want to give him something to swing with? No, we'll just pick in for another 2 damage. This is a rough start. We're against what? Just generic Jeskai? Okay, Breakout was a very good pick. I'm just gonna hold on to Coco here. He might flash in. Valakut Awakening. What are we doing with Valakut Awakening? That's pretty sweet with Flage. You don't see a lot of people play that anymore. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so stupid. Disregard what I just said. I don't know why I thought it discarded Drew. All right, we're gonna Coco in response. Hopefully that makes him pick something. He might have to bounce. No, he chooses not to bounce the Spellbreaker. Chance he has like Orm's Chant in hand. Interesting. Can I kill him? We're going to send a couple at Teferi, and then we'll send the rest at him. Just in case. We're going to get board wipe next turn. It's going to feel really bad. JK. That Coco was very clutch for us. Is it interesting? Is it greedy of me to bring in Cleansing Wildfire? I don't think so. I don't think this Craterous Stomp is doing anything in this matchup. I'd rather have a card that I can actually use. We didn't see Divine whatever. I'm wondering if I want to bring in Instant Speed Grave Hate, like Thraben Charm. Maybe. I feel like we don't need it, but it's not the worst against Flage. Oh, I gotta make. What was our first game against? Band Control, right? Sure. I think we keep most hands that have a Coco in them. And we can break out on 2. That's even better. I would much prefer a Paw Patch. Something to do on 1. Strict Proctor. Interesting. Let's fire off a Breakout. Ooh. Do we want to get aggressive? Let's get aggressive. We'll swing for 6. I try to play to Johnny, but if he just interventions us, we're just going to lose it anyway, so it doesn't matter. Johnny plays the long game a little better, but I don't know if we're going to win against the long game. Let's see if we can Gornog. I think we're going to eat a counterspell here. Okay, I'll take a Sink into Stupor. Swing for 6 again. He'll take a block. We're looking for a land, but we got plenty to do in our hands, so I'm not super worried. Discontinuity himself. Sick. Let's just smack for 9 again. Oh, okay. What does he do with a Lotus Field that big? Maybe a Null Drifter? We put him to 3. Yes, there's some fun cards. Obviously, we're playing Craterous Step today. Wow, okay, we just 2-0 Jeskai control. Feels good. So let's try this out. Not in love with it. I wish we had another land. But we'll see how we do. Might be a little slow. Opponent leads on a blue. Oh my gosh, chat. We are good at this game. Top deck cavern is nice. And finding that third land is perfect. One considers. Like I said earlier, for some reason, I've seen so much Phoenix. I don't know what people are doing out in the Phoenix world. Chat, do we just want to get aggressive here? Let's see if we can break out. I feel like he's going to counter it. But I'll happily just smack for 4. Okay, so he's just regular old control here. I think our control matchup's pretty good. A lot of our things have haste, or have the ability to get haste. But Johnny's pretty hot. Let's swing first. We'll see if we get interventioned here. Or just Day of Judgmented. Not intervention, I'm sorry, purged. I'm actually just going to recommit 2 bodies to the board over the Gornog. If he wants to Teferi or something, that's fine. Oracle gives us the opportunity to smack for a lot off this Gornog. Is he dead? I think so. Nice. Chat, he gave us a creature. He gave us a creature, baby. He doesn't know he doesn't know what we're doing. No one ever knows what we're doing. I love that we just beat a Wild Rose or a Counterspell and a Purge. In terms of what we're bringing in, I don't know. I'd probably same idea. Well, Crater Stomp actually isn't horrible. I don't think Najila is great in this matchup. Do I want Wildfires? Or Charms? He is playing whatever. It might be better to have... Honestly, we could just run it back. I'm going to bring a couple Charms in. Just to have some additional whatever. We definitely want to favor hands with Coco, if we can. Oracle makes it a little different, because there's a point where he can, like, take off, and we can't kind of come back into it if he starts spooling. This is pretty good. If he doesn't have a turn 3 Purge. If he doesn't have turn 3 Purge, we can flip our own Ajani. Which is pretty hot. Spellbreaker is a great top deck. Let's see what he's got. Counterspell. Reprieve. Okay, it's better for us too. Possible that he's on a chant build. Reflecting Pool is a good pickup. Let's see if we can throw a Hasty Boy down. If not, we'll just keep picking away with our Headliner for 2 damage. Good pick there. Let's see if we can throw down on a Johnny. I'd like to see a counterspell so that we can play the second one. If he doesn't, that kind of signals to us that he's got something chilling in his hand here. Siphoner. Do I want to kill that? Or would I think I'd rather just flip the Ajani, right? I think it's more important to flip a Johnny. And then we still have a red token, so we can actually just kill the Siphoner here. Was that the right play? I think so. Plus we have Spellbreaker plus Charm and Stomp in hand. Sunfall, that's fine, my man. Let's play this. Let's start putting a lot of pressure on him. Bum, ba, dum, bum. Oracle of the Alpha. I'm gonna try and stomp that. End of his turn. He has the reprieve. Good for us. We'll stomp anyways. Pass back. We should be a pretty good spot here. You could have, like, Farewell. Maybe. Chat. I really call him like I see him, don't I? Dude, Warriors is kind of nutty. I will say we face Control 3 games in a row. Or no, we started... That was from last stream, right? According to Untapped, I was 3-0 when we started. So we're technically 6-0 in matches so far. Which I'll take that every day of the week, baby. It's possible they're back. They never left. They never left, Brave. Let's be honest. They were never gone. They've been in our hearts. The crazy thing is, I am playing a 30-land, 80-card deck. Oh, please tell me we're just facing Control all day, baby. And we get the Gornog? Give me a Volta. Oh, shit. Praven, I need you to leave. You just ruined our luck. I just whiffed. I just whiffed on that breakout. In case you want to know how our first match of the AHL was, I lost, Praven. I lost poorly. I think I lost on turn 3 both games. Chat, why do I feel like we're gonna... Oh. Chat, what is happening? He's playing Reason to Believe? That's kind of scary. What does that mean? Was he gonna flip? I'm scared. Chat, I'm scared. Was he gonna flip off the top? Something crazy? Is he about to get absolutely wild in here? What's going on? Sorry, Brave. Frozen was here, and we were chatting, and we were doing great, and then as soon as you come in, I whiff my first breakout. Not good. Not good. Union of the Third Path. Chat, if you're telling me our opponent's playing fucking Turbo Fog, I might cry. We're going to play Gornog just to get a big chunk of damage in here, I think. We are committing to the board a little too much. However, you know what? That's the price we pay. So, opponent... Oh, yeah. We're playing Boros Feather, and there's 5 blue-red Lotus decks and 4 blue-red shift or Lotus shift decks. There's the split up. Chat, we expected the board wipe. We do find a Nagila, which is pretty hot, so we're gonna play that. We also have yet to ever activate her abilities, and we actually can right now, which is kind of crazy. Is that something we want to do? Maybe. But yeah, I faced, who did I face? Tenrith? We're just gonna exhaust this and put a fucking pelt collector in our hand. Hell yeah. Nah, I mean, when we're asking AI what we should play, and then it tells us to play Feather. Holy shit, this man just hard casted Emergent Ultimatum. What are we are facing some crazy stuff today. What's up with all this control? We haven't faced control in ages. You can have that back. I don't think I really care about Plane-Wide Celebration. Does he have any permanents in here? No. What is he playing Reason to Believe for? Is my question. Is that just... Oh, he's just gaining life off of that? He's not going to make any bodies? I like that. I like that a lot. Chat, what are we doing? We're kind of in a tough spot here. We have to wait a whole turn. He has second Emergent Ultimatum. Okay. Chat, we were too slow. If we didn't whiff the breakout, we would have been fine. But Praven over here. Why? Oh, I didn't check out. Is it Artisan or Pauper? What are people... What Eldrazi are you playing? Dude's playing Overwhelming Splendor. And Llanowar... What is that? How many creatures do I have? Let's get rid of that. Okay, chat, we're not gonna win. All right, name of the game is beat this man before he casts that stuff. I don't even know what he's doing. We're gonna bring in all these Cleansing Wildfires. I don't think Crater Stomp is doing very much for us here. Does he have to cast these without paying their mana cost? That doesn't do anything against this, right? No. Stone of Erich doesn't... Nah, okay, we're just sending it. Send it, chat. Pauper and people are still playing... Eldrazi is Eldrazi, dude. All right, Heart of the Cards, boys. This deck seems pretty easy for us to beat, but we have to not whiff. We have to not whiff. But yeah, even Frozen was saying, like, there's like... See, like, this is a great hand. Look at this. Beautiful. A perfect curve, you might say. I'm trying to play fun stuff, but I guess we storm. You gotta do what you gotta do, Brave. Who am I to say otherwise? I'm out here playing Boros Feather. All right, chat. Can we beat our opponent to... Well, we'll see. If he doesn't play a white source, we're golden. Shit. Chat, he played a white source. We're gonna play Najila and then just swing for a bunch. We'll see if he has Divine Purge. If he has Split Up, at least we get to keep Najila and then swing with Gornog. And then get another... We get to still hit him for 7. Hopefully. Second Explore. Okay, we like that. Does he have a green source? Okay. Chat, he's just dead, right? That just makes me think he's dead. Yeah. Nice. We didn't learn any new information. So we're just gonna send it back one more time. We just gotta be wary of the turn 3 wipe, and I think we're fine. But, yeah, I've been trying to look at alchemy stuff, too. I haven't seen anyone do that. I saw someone playing a red-green Bristlebane deck the other day. They're playing Bristlebane Battler, which is that new 2-mana, it's the 6/6 with the counters, and then whenever you play a creature, you get to remove a counter. It's like Moonshadow. But they were playing it with, like an 8-wax shell. So you could play, like, you would go, like, whatever, turn 1, you know, Experimental Synthesizer, turn 2, Bristlebane, turn 3, Kadaltha Rebirth, put 3 creatures, remove 3 counters. Sounds pretty good. Might be a little slow, but I like that we can break out into double Gruul Spellbreaker to follow up in case he has something. Play a tap land, sir. Play a tap land. That's not a tap land. Are we gonna get Worms Chanted? No. I will a Johnny, though. We can also just try a Johnny next turn and flip if he wipes. We'll find out. Let's see if he casts Split Up or if he just goes for it. No blue mana yet is also good for us. What are you doing to do, my sir? Okay, he went for the Split Up anyways. Sucks for us. Let's just throw down a Spellbreaker and start swinging. If we can find a 4th land, I want a Wildfire plus Breakout next turn. Except he has no blue mana. Oh, okay. Never mind, chat. Found a blue mana. We find that. Let's break out first. See where that gets us. I'll definitely take a Brawler. Let's see if we can take him off a blue. Probably not. He's got to be playing another basic island, right? Okay, chat. That's pretty good for us. And we find a Coco off of that. He has no black either. This is like, I guess it's just 4-color control. But it's not really control. He's not really controlling us. He's just wiping the board. Okay. He should, if we get a Gornog off this, it's GG. Fuck me. We're close, though. He's dead next turn. Maybe. This is more just 4-color ramp. I don't expect we'll see a swing here. Gornog is pretty fucking good. Nice. Fucking Gornog, dude. Gornog's the best card ever. Alright, chat. This is supposed to be our in and win. Our win and in, you might call it. Let's lead on Paw Patch here. We're currently 7-0. Oh, chat. Oh, chat. Dude's playing Dismember. Oh, shit. Chat, this is the real test, baby. Card Intimidator is pretty good. I think we're just going to start spamming the board. He's on colorless. We haven't seen a binding yet. We might get K commanded on the Pelt Collector. But I think that's fine. Breakout or Coco off the top would be nice. We'll see if he kills Pelt Collector. Or just dismembers our Crop Captain again. But we got to figure out what flavor of Eldrazi this is before we can talk. There's the change command that we discussed. Take him to 13. So next turn, well... Are we expecting a second K command here? 100%, right? Chat, hot take. I don't know if Eldrazi would exist as dominant as it was if it wasn't for K command. K command's an insane card. Let's see if he fires it off. Yeah, here it comes, chat. K-Command's like a stupid card. The fact that they almost always have 2 of them too, that's just the absolute worst. Isn't it? They always have 2 of them. Okay, we found a color, and we found an Ugin. Decides to eat our whatever. Does he have a follow-up to that? Or is he just gonna... Yes, he does. So he's gonna exile our other... Yeah, we're not gonna come back from that. He had a 3rd K-Command, chat. I don't care who you are. I can't beat that. I can't beat a triple K-Command. That's insane. Craterous Stomp is actually kind of hilarious if they don't sack. So we're gonna keep those in. I don't think Najeela is really doing anything here. Gornar's fine. I don't necessarily think Ajani's doing much here either, to be honest. Ajani's a little... We're just trying to kill them. Ajani sets us up for a longer game that I don't think we want. So we bring in the Wildfires, we bring in the Damping Spheres, just to slow them down best we can. But we just need a nice, easy curve, and... fuck me, chat. Okay. A little better. We only have 2 lands. I actually think I'm going to drop... this is hard. Because we don't have the mana for Wildfire. But if we do find another red land, then we're pretty good. So I guess we're just going to rely on Damping Sphere. This isn't great, chat. But opponent also mauled. I don't know if it's better for us to just commit right away. We probably want to play the... Okay, that's pretty good. Let's play our Sphere. He's only on green mana to start. Do we see a Rumble here? No, we see a... Okay. Chat, we're doing better. We'll play our 3-drop first so that they can't take command us as usual. Chat, this is very good. He's on green lands only. We need to find another land as well. He also could dismember. He goes for the Rumble instead. That at least lets us hit for 3 off of the Gornod trigger. Like I said, we are digging for another land. But yeah, Eldrazi and Boros are probably the most feel bad. Ew, why are they squirming so much, chat? Give me a land. Give me a land. Hell yeah, baby. Let me Coco real quick. Give me something good. That's not good. Chat. Praven, this is your fault. So he's at what, 5 mana? Which we're okay with. 6. It's not quite Ugin, but it is K-Command Realm. So let's Captain. Yeah, we might as well, right? We're not doing anything else. Chat, we're gonna get K-Commanded. I assume he hits our Gornog. Dude, I fucking hate K-Command so much. Like, think about it. If they don't have K-Command, they lose. Oh. Interesting. Does that make us think he has Uden in hand? It's got to be Uden then, right? Yeah. Jesus Christ. I swear to God, chat. We should just start playing Meddling Mage in our sideboard. I mean, we could rip a Coco off the top. Is this another okay. Chat. That's our loss. Praven. That's our loss. The man who has double K command both games. Disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Let's play this hand. This hand's sick. Alright, chat, we're 7-1. Praven got here, and as soon as he came, he really just let us down. 2 mana lands are busted. I know, even with a Damping Sphere. It wasn't enough. What's going on here, opponent? A little Fragment Reality? Okay, okay. I like what you're doing. I'm smelling what you're stepping on. Let me get a little Johnny going and see where that takes us. Is he Auras or is he Boros? Oh, a little Boros action, huh? Ew. Oh. Yeah, play another one. Yeah. Chat, we're just going to keep making cats. That's the plan. Wow. No attacks. What is our Boros matchup? I don't think we've faced Boros in a long time. I'm going to triple block one. That's a big brain move. People don't tell you about the old triple block, but that's how I do it. Ah, shit, Chad. He's got his own Ajani. Chad, he's got his own Ajani. He doesn't know what Craterous Stomp does. He doesn't know what it does. So far, we're doing great. Esper Sentinel. I don't think Esper Sentinel is very good in regular Boros. All right, so we have to play... Oh, yeah, I'll just play a 4/4. That sounds great. Hell yeah. This is going great, chat. Our Ajani's better than their Ajani. Incredible. Playing Sokenzan. Okay. What are we doing? Are we swinging all, baby? Oh, yeah. Coming in hot. Little does he know we have another Ajani. Or I guess maybe we just start smacking him, right? Oh, never mind. Does it get better than that? Okay. Oh, chat. Oh, yeah, draw that. Oh, yeah, Stadium Headliner. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's just play our Najila. We're gonna swing all and make 3 more bodies. Seems pretty good to me. He's gonna double block a Johnny. Yeah, you got it, Super Chief. All right, so he lurises, and then what? Gets back Raptor? Or Pride? He Johnny's. Okay, so he's dead with Intimidator, right? So we Intimidate. Turn this into a coward. Swing all. And then he's dead. Okay. Beautiful. Chat, we got him. I think we're just gonna bring in the fragments. And then he's on a Luris build, right? So he's not playing Flage. But I think Thraben Charm is still somewhat relevant against like bombardment and static and stuff. What's like not incredible here? Everything's pretty good, actually. We can probably cut Najila, even though it won us that game. Cut one. Maybe cut like a Craft and a Brawler. Intimidator's not as good. Maybe drop a Pelt Collector. 81 cards. Fucking send it, baby. Chat, you thought our Boros matchup was bad, but it turns out it's pretty good. At least in game one. This hand's sweet. Stadium headliner. Stadium headliner. We'll see how good we can do in this game. I want to see what kind of sideboard attack he has. We're going to block his headliner. Trade him out. If he wants to play Pride, that's fine too. Great fucking top deck, chat. And then we can also exile his graveyard. Voice of Victory, you got it. So the cool part is if he swings, we get to put a counter on either of our other things. Even if he wants to discharge our Ajani, we get to buff our Paw Patch or our token. Throws that out the window. Won't swing at us because of that. Coco off the top is amazing. Let's play second Paw Patch. Do I want to Thraben Charm his voice, or do I want to Thraben Charm his... We'll just sit back for a turn. And then next turn we can Intimidate her. He had second Raptor anyways, which I think is fine. Finds a guide. Chat, we'd love a land off the top. Decides to swing at us. I think that's fine. A land would be nice here. Fragment Reality. Pass back. We don't have the mana to pump anything. Nice part is, like, if he... Wow, the old triple Amped Raptor. If he... Okay, that's fine. We don't really care about Headliner. He swings anyways. Don't think I care about that either. We are getting into, like, bombardment territory, which kind of sucks. Crop Captain's pretty good. I don't know if it was right to swing there, but we can at least Intimidate or pump the Paw Patch, and then if he tries to remove something, we get a double trigger. I wonder if he'll just draw whatever here. Just make it real awkward for him. Get Headliner, killed the Paw Patch, but then we get double triggers off of everything else. So he just takes it. Opponent, what are we doing here? Oh, this is number 8, dude. Anyone notice that? Kills that Paw Patch. We trade out his other... whatever. Chat, I need a land. I need a land, chat. He just draws Luris. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Give me... holy shit, chat. We're at 7. Chat. Praven, how come when you get here we whiff on so many things? What's up with that? 1, 2... we're gonna go to 6? Do you think he has a, something to kill me? Because we could top that Gornog and kill him. Possibly. A Gornog off the... okay, Fragment's pretty good. Doesn't win us the game. Actually, yeah, he's dead, right? Get wrecked! Oh, number 8, my butt. Sorry, Solitude. Imagine 2-0ing the number 8 Mythic player with Warriors. Couldn't be me. Hell yeah. Chat, we got this one. All right. Deep breaths, everyone. Deep breaths. Remember when I was talking about how we were getting such great mana with only 30 lands in our deck, and then that happened? That was so sick. Oh, shit! A fellow tribal player. Welcome to the Thunderdome. Can we beat goblins? I don't know. We're gonna get Sturk Prospected? Chat, we are so back. We are so back. Chat, I'm going to hope my opponent's not here and we just get a free win to put us back into our winning in. This kind of feels like what it's going to be, and that'd be fantastic. Give me... oh, exactly what I wanted. Thank you. Jesus, let me just smack you for 7 real quick on turn fucking 2. Sorry, am I being... I feel like I'm being a little rowdy, chat. I'm being a little rambunctious. Do you forgive me? You've had your fill of Pauper. What were you playing? Give me another Crop Captain. Ooh. Okay, I'll take it to Johnny. That works too. We get to smack for 9. Unless he has a munitions expert, which he does. Kills my headliner? No, he's gonna trade out my Crop Captain. Interesting. Still takes 6. And then if we can find a land, we're in good shape here. If we find a land for Gornog, he's dead. But... Mutable Explorer in your Goblins list. Oh, chat, that's the wrong one. That's okay. We're still gonna swing all. If he wants to trade out my headliner, that's fine. If he wants to trade out my chat token, that's also fine. Put him to 3. What are the chances we die here? Try playing Green Black Self Mill, Red Black Madness, some random mono black pile, and Teamer. What is Teamer? How do you... I don't know anything about Pauper. Or Artisan, for that matter. Snoop. Prospector. Phyrexian Tower. He's on Jund? Gabos? Also, is this... This isn't... Well, this is better than, like, Unclaimed Territory, but... Oh, Mud Button Connoisseur. Curse Tosser. Does he have mana for that? He does not, unless he sacks. What's his plan here? Sack there, play the whatever, sack that, kill a Johnny? Chat, what's happening? Hey, discount things like Goblin Electromancer and Necromancer. Seize spoils bait score first day class. Oh, I love me some Chatterstorm, dude. Opponent, can you pass the turn? Wow, this guy's really going off, huh? Even though he's dead. All right, so he's playing Lorwyn Gabos, which kind of sucks for us because he's on like we face a very similar deck with like Expert and stuff. So we're gonna bring in the Fragments and the Thraben Charms. I guess Stone of Erich isn't that bad because they get exiled instead, so it's actually pretty good against Palashik Mons. What's not good here? I think I like the kind of removal heavy. So let's get rid of the Nagilas. Breakout's fine. Ajani's good, but also not like... I think, again, it's kind of like not where we want to be. And then maybe we drop like a Paw Patch Recruit. Actually, we're probably going to get more work out of Paw Patch than whatever. 81 cards. Send it. Bum, 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 ba-da-dum, bum. I mean, we got cards that do things here. Double Fragment without a way to cast them, which isn't great, but a land off the top lets us curve real nicely. Opponent just needs to speed their gameplay up a little bit. This is like the third stream in a row I've said. We've been facing a lot of slow players lately. Like, you're a Goblins deck. How long does it take you to pick Cavern of Souls? You know what I mean? Missions Expert's a good one, baby. Okay, we find a Breakout, which isn't that good for us. Mob. Never seen a man play that before in my life. Shout out to this guy. And now we're just drawing nothing, huh? Chat, let's draw game 3. I'd rather be on the play. That was a bad hand. Let's send it. Let's send it. I mean, I think Munitions Expert's a pretty sweet tech for gobos. Yeah, I'll take this. Okay. Chat, I feel much more comfortable with this hand. We have removal. We have some beefy bodies. And we'll be golden as can be. I actually might Voltaic Brawler on 2, swing, and then if he flashes in, if he plays a... like right now, what is our opponent thinking about? Do they have a Cavern in hand, and they have to scroll through the card list that says Goblin? Even though that's the only card type in their deck? Am I mean right now? I'm a little mean. Chat, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to be mean. Did you guys see the thing with Wizards releasing a secret layer at multiple price points, but they're all the same? What is that about? I scrolled by it, but I didn't really read into it. Oh my god, we are so good at this game, chat. Like, are they just seeing what people will buy? Like, why would you not... Do they only have, like, limited amounts of the cheap ones? Or do you just get to pick? That's what I'm confused about. Boggles my mind, chat. All right. Okay. Chat, I really don't know what our opponent is doing. But we get to Coco next turn. Goblin, Howl Squad Heavy. And you get a number of 1/1s. Okay. All right, chat. Let's see if we can hit something good off of this. Let's Coco. Give me relevant cards. Those are beautiful cards that are very relevant. Thank you. Beauteous, chat. Beauteous. There's still a chance we just lose here. And it always feels bad when you... Okay, he's playing Sling Gang. How much does this cost? So he can smack us for... Oh, he's only swinging for 1. Okay. What does this do? Just add a red. Okay. So we can intimidate... That's pretty good. Let's play a Crop Captain first, and then we'll swing all. Does this also gain him life? It does. But it'll kind of force him to pick. Blocks, blocks. Give ourselves trample. So he still takes 6. You could sack the block goblin. He goes to 3. Do we want to pay 2 and play this second captain? I think we do. Just go all in. See how many bodies he can make. If he has another Sling Gang. Phyrexian Tower works. But he has to sack, right? It's not just when it dies. Yeah. Let's switch the vibes up. Let's get the Sunny Beats playlist going. Makes a gobbo. Swings 1. He's just going to sack immediately. Okay. So, what are we thinking here? Opponent has Munitions Expert on hand. At least 1. Is what I'm thinking. Or he muxes us. Second Sling Gang. So he can gain 6 life. Take us down to 8. Mutable Explorer. He can gain 9 life. 7 life. Plus mutable. Sats right away. For a Bogart Trawler. Oh, that's cool. I like that tech. So, I guess we'll have to... I guess we'll coward... A Gornog off the top would be great. I would love a Gornog real quick here. But I think we have enough trample damage to get through him. Fairly certain. Reflecting Pool is pretty good. So, let's just... swing all. We're gonna... I guess it really doesn't matter. We're gonna coward the Trawler so it can't block. And then we get to buff everyone by a lot. And then we can give something trample. So he blocks there, he blocks there, he blocks there, he blocks there. Blocks there. Blocks there. So obviously we pump here. And he has to sack. He takes us down to 1, 2. Like, I don't know if he'll... I guess it really doesn't matter. But we take 1, 2, 3. Oh. What is happening? Okay, opponent just gave up. I'll take that. Thank you, opponent. Appreciate it. All right, chat. Look at this. Opening hand, all whammies. I specifically asked for no whammies. This hand's pretty good. These are all pretty good cards, huh? If he's a Teferi player... Oh, you thought he said no Landy? Praven, you're a funny guy, huh? Some kind of funny man? Oh, shit, chat. Oh, shit, chat. What do we do against this? Alright, alright. All we have to do is flip in a Johnny. Hell yeah! And then we bring in all our Cleansing Wildfires. Alright, this is gonna go great. Maybe. Hey, that's a pretty good draw, too. Okay, let's swing here. Flip our Johnny. And then just see if we can race him. Is it crazy for me to plus my cats? Yeah, we want to... If we make more cats and we spin into a Honored Crop Captain off of this, it's better. Opponent currently doesn't have a red source. If we Gornog next... Actually, we might just Gornog next turn. Maybe they're like old school and they'll play bad cards. That's not bad cards, chat. But I think we race here, right? Because we get to do body, swing for 8, plus dome him down to 4. Thanks, Praven. Okay. Got him. Fucking got him. What do we want here? Obviously the wildfires. Is Damping Sphere worth it for the gate that taps for mana equal to your gates? Or no? What's bad here? Crater Stomp's not doing anything. He's obviously gonna... Damping Sphere is not worth it, right? How do we feel about Fragment? If he's on, like, prime time. Yeah, it doesn't really slow him down that much. I think just swapping the Stomps for the Wildfires is good enough, right? We're just playing an aggro game against him. We just have to beat Gates Ablaze. We just need a nice, like, clean... This is pretty good. Little slow. But I think we're okay here. And they're on a Malta 6. And we find our 4th land for Coco. Something off the top for the 2-drop would be great. Jesus Christ, chat. Does it get any better? Is Plum the best or what? Now, he could kill the Brawler, but then we still get the evolution on Pelt Collector. If he, like, snipes it. Okay, so he snipes the Brawler, or he snipes that instead. But now we get a 2-drop, and then we get to Spellbreaker him next turn. Pretty good chance he has Gates Ablaze here, right? So we're just going to try and maximize damage by smacking for 7. It's only the bad ones, Brave. There's the Gates Ablaze. Let's see if he has it again. Ooh, I'll take these. If he has second Gates Ablaze, that's pretty hot for him. But we get to put another 5 power on the board. Spelunking's pretty good. I'll give him that. Does he have another Flame Blast? Probably. I assume he snipes Najila here. There's the Najila snipe. Funny part is we can give this +1/+1, which I don't think he read that. Which is fine. So we take him off red. We get an Echoing Cavern. Let's play a Brawler. Kind of committing a bunch here, but we get to swing and put 2 more things on the board. And then either has to have a Gates Ablaze or he doesn't, basically. Growth Spiral could do it. Good game. Chat, you have witnessed history. Warriors is back and better than ever. Miracles do happen. We are so back. They said it couldn't be done, but you witnessed it here, folks. The best tribe no one's playing. Warriors. What number are we? $90. Craven, you thought it couldn't be done. You thought it couldn't be done, but you witnessed it here first. The best deck no one's playing is Warriors. We went 10-3. Yes. Chat, we did it. We did it. Folks, you heard it here first. They said it. They said it couldn't be done, folks. They said Warriors might be back, Plum. Traitorous Stomp is pretty good. And I said, Warriors never left, baby. Warriors has been here the whole time, just biding and waiting for its time to shine. And let me tell you, we absolutely stomped. So on stream, we just went what? We went 9-2. And then I had played a couple games off stream earlier today. So we were like 3-0 when we started, but then according to my Untapped, we went 10-3 in matches while Untapped was up and running, which is pretty good. I think we cast it twice, Praven. But, I mean, Traitorous Stomp is sweet because it combos so well with Gornog, and it basically turns all of our other creature-based matchups easy, right? Like, if you're playing against elves, we didn't get it against goblins, but, like, if you fire that off against goblins in a board, like, suddenly all your creatures are unblockable, and then you can Gornog them, and they all get +X+O, where X is the number of creatures your opponent has. So I think, I mean, we haven't played this deck in a long time, right? I think the original versions from the original 80 card version's almost like 2 years ago, right? Or early last year. But I think just rounding out the numbers, we cut Kargan War Leader and just sort of leaned heavily into Gornog and just really rounded out the 2-drop slot. And I think I will say there was a couple games or a couple openers where we had to mulligan and it was just absolute garbage, but that might have been just Arena. But you functioned pretty well on 2 lands. I think the Reflecting Pool mana base with Echoing Cavern from Lorwyn is sick. Was the first Warriors deck you played of yours? It's possible. But I really like Najila came in clutch, even though we never got to untap and use her second ability. But the fact that she doubles your warrior output's pretty sweet. And then it's just a clean looking list, you know? It's just a clean looking list. Sideboard wise, I think we can do a little better. We can probably cut a couple fragments. Maybe not all the Thraven Charms. And I feel like I want to play a little more like, I don't even know what we do against auras. I mean, we could play Wrath of the Skies and get crazy, but we'd have to mess with the mana base. But overall, very pleased. The best aggro deck no one's playing. And you heard it here first. 80 card Naya Warriors goes crazy, chat. Goes crazy. So GG's. Thanks for watching. Catch you in the next one.